there probably is not a truly optimized answer for most of these things.
Right. And it's
That
not worth trying to
there
find
are loads of good enough options
it. Hmm.
and probably no options that are the, apex of perfection.
Right. Right. I like how you did the pantomime of the
Did the
apex.
apex of perfection.
Yeah, that was good. That's right. That was special treat for the YouTube watchers.
Yeah. Hey there. Welcome to Getting to Good Enough. I'm Shannon Wilkinson.
And I'm Janine Adams. We're here for practical and fun conversations about living with more ease and way less stress.
Yep. We're all about embracing progress over perfection. So grab a tasty beverage and let's get started. Hey, Janine.
Hey, Shannon, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, too. Enjoying nice spring weather in St. Louis. No complaints about that, which is refreshing.
We're having nice weather here, too. Like,
Oh, good.
Blue sky. It's actually been in the high 70s, 80s the last few
Oh,
days.
wow. Nice. I appreciate it.
I know. I got some seeds from the seed library at the library.
Well, Portland. That's so cool.
I know.
That's great.
I planted them and I thought, I don't know. And it seemed like it'd take a while for them to germinate. And then they started popping up in this warm weather and they're growing like crazy. It's so exciting.
Oh, that's good. I love that. Are the seeds stored in a card catalog at the seed library?
Yes.
I think I saw that with you. I think I thought to myself, I've seen that. And then I realized it would have been Portland. I don't know why we went to the library, but we did. And I saw that.
But I thought
really
that was
cool.
such a cute use of the old wooden card catalogs. And
absolutely. I love card catalogs. And there's so few uses for them nowadays. Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah. But it just like makes me so happy that I went to the library, I got free seeds, and I'm going to get produce in my garden from them. And they even tell you, they give you instructions for how to save seeds. So then you can contribute seeds to the seed library at the end of the season.
Oh, great. You're going to do that?
I'm going to try.
You can do it. You can do anything.
See how it goes. Well, I appreciate your confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. If I said I was going to try, there's a decent chance I'd fail, but you would do it.
Yeah. But there's so many decisions that go into it. And I get stuck on those things sometimes. Like, what's the best thing to put them in? How do I dry them? And then I end up not doing it.
Right. Yeah. That's really where that failure part of mine, that would have been in that realm. Yeah. And like, I don't want to screw it up. I don't want to spend time on it, collecting my seeds and then have all the seeds fall on the ground because I didn't have the right tools. And it's just better not to do it at all. But in fact, I don't know about this particular example because I don't know what's involved in collecting seeds in an organized fashion, but probably it's not that hard.
Probably not. And they gave really clear instructions. So I suppose if I just follow those instead of thinking I have to figure it all out on my own.
Yeah.
That's probably the best good enough decision I could make.
Yeah, I think so. You don't have to figure it out on your own. Yeah. I was just thinking about when we were talking about the weather, about a decision that I make all the time that I find challenging or can find challenging, that it's gotten a little easier because I simplified it. And that is, that was a long intro, what to wear when I walk my dog in the morning. I look at my watch and I see what the temperature is. And then I see what the feels like temperature is, which is an indication of whether or not it's windy. And I sort of have worked out a little scale in my head. I've not written it down. But if it's between 50 and 55, then I'll wear these sweatpants, this shirt, and depending on the wind, maybe this lightweight down jacket I have. But if it's 60, I can get by with these paint pants and this other shirt with no coat, right? It's
Right.
made my life a lot easier because I hate going, especially around here where it gets so windy. I hate going out and being underdressed for the warmth or being
Right.
too hot for that matter.
Yeah.
When I have to
Yeah.
walk him. Yeah.
That's
So
such a good
that's been
thing.
nice.
I have a similar thing for running. Like, what
Sure.
do I wear running? What I have to do is start out too cold because I'm going to warm up, and I'd rather be too cold at the beginning than too hot at the end. But like remembering that, and also like you've done, sort of recognizing there's a temperature at which I switch from running tights to running skirts is what I run in.
Bare legs and running skirts.
Yeah. And so there's a temperature at which that switch happens. And like taking the time to figure that out has saved me loads of time making the decision in the morning or second guessing myself when I've gone out or being miserable.
Right. Or suffering.
Because
Yeah.
I'm not wearing the right clothes.
Yeah. And I'm thinking that could apply to lots of clothing wise, that could apply to a lot of things, right? Like I'm finding myself wishing I had the clothes that I wear to, I don't go anywhere actually. But let's say it's the clothes I got to wear out to dinner or the clothes that I wear to a meeting or the clothes that I wear to exercise in based on the weather or something. I bet I could come up with like 4 capsules that would take care of everything. And then I never have to think about it. And that probably sounds really boring to most people. But to me, it would be great.
Yeah. It's a little bit Steve Jobs. Like
Yeah, I always liked that part about Steve Jobs. Yeah. I didn't like that he didn't wear shoes, if I'm remembering correctly, and that he washed his feet in the toilet at work. Did you read Walter Isaacson's biography?
Oh,
that detail is in there.
I did not read that, but that does all sound vaguely familiar and really disgusting.
Yeah. But yeah, just wear the turtleneck. Or Barack Obama wore the same suit every day, except for that one time he wore the brown one. But
which everyone still remembers
because it's the only thing he did that was remotely scandalous. But yeah, he made it easy. Like that's a decision point he didn't need to make among all those big decisions he was making. Right. But eating breakfast, what to eat for breakfast is another one for me. A tiny decision that plagues me daily. When you're visiting, I need to get you to tell me what to eat
help
for
you
breakfast.
Sort that out.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
this is how you make these decisions. You ask what I do, and then you just do that.
Then I do that until I get tired of it, or you switch yourself. Yeah. But it is true that these little things can get, well, at least I can make them make harder than I need to.
Right.
Really, as long as I get some food in my body, it doesn't really matter what it is. I mean, I'm not eating chocolate cake.
Right.
That's not good.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think I get caught up in thinking small decisions like this are more consequential than they actually are. It's funny that the dressing one is one where like I will completely spend way too much time thinking about what to wear to some event. And then I remind myself, nobody cares. If someone cares, do I really care if they care? No. Like, it's not a big deal. Like,
you want to feel good.
I want to feel good. And there's a wide range of what's appropriate these days.
Right. Absolutely.
That is not where I want to be spending my energy.
Right. And your brain power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I find myself thinking about that. I tend to be a maximizer as opposed to a satisficer.
Oh, right.
And so I want my choices to be sort of the optimal answer.
Right.
The best possible.
Right. You want a lot of choices. You can come up with the best possible answer. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And
right. Whereas I like to have my choices limited so I don't have to agonize over the decision. Right. I'm a satisficer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And even so, I agonize. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is one of the strategies I use is reducing the number of options so that I have fewer things to optimize against.
Mm-hmm.
But also recognizing that there probably is not a truly optimized answer for most of these things.
Right. And it's
That
not worth trying to
there
find it.
are loads of good enough options
Mm-hmm.
and probably no options that are the, apex of perfection.
Right. I like how you did the pantomime of the
Did the
apex.
apex of perfection.
Yeah, that was good. That's right. That was special treat for the YouTube watchers
Yeah.
versus the listeners. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we put too much importance on all these little decisions that we don't need to be using our brain power on. And in fact, at least people like you and me who get to surround ourselves with stuff that we like, we usually have lots of great options around us for whatever we're talking about or
Right.
the means to get. It's just, there's just so many decisions all the time. And sometimes, like, I have a brand that I like a lot, as you know, Wooland. And if they have a new product, and they've been getting new products lately, I'll go look and I'll sort of agonize over it. And then usually I'll say, I don't need that. And I'll click away from it. And then I feel relief. I'm like, yeah, I didn't get swept into it. And I really I don't need it. And then if I felt like later, if it kept coming back to it, maybe that means I would indulge that. But I always feel relief when I decide, when I turn it off. I'm like, no, I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true at any other shopping that I do for things like clothes or really for anything, because it's so easy to get caught up in these choices at any kind of shopping opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's at a bakery or whatever.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
It's true. And I feel like I spend a lot of time, a lot of energy in deciding amongst whatever it is, a bunch of really perfectly fine options. Like any of them would be fine.
Right. Right.
Like, just pick one.
Exactly.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah. Or think about like when you go on Amazon and you think you picked something and it's something mundane, and then they throw in all these other versions of the same thing. And then I find myself comparing the per piece price
I know.
just pick one.
We don't buy a lot of gas now since we have an electric car like you.
Mm-hmm.
We mostly use our other car for weekend trips or something. I remember being really obsessed with getting the lowest price gas, driving enough out of my way that I was probably using more gas to get there than money I was saving with my 3 cents a gallon lower price.
Right. And 3 cents a gallon, depending on the size of your tank, but it's not going to be $1. Right? I mean, you'd have to a really big tank for 3 cents a gallon to make a difference.
Have a conversation with myself. This is less than $1. Buy the gas that is most convenient. By. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My time is more valuable than the 73 cents I'm going to save by going to this other gas station.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are funny things we do to ourselves. I do remember. I used to do that too.
One time, this will tell you how long ago this was. I had a Geo Metro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which
was it convertible?
Got 50. No, I did not have the convertible, but it got 50 miles to the gallon. And I was driving from Oregon to Southern California and going over the Grapevine, which is like the hills before you get into the LA area. And I was literally on fumes, and the gas is really priced high at these places because they know like they're going to get you.
Yeah.
I had an 8-gallon tank.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I was on fumes and I refused to stop and pay $1.05 a gallon because I knew it was going to be like 97 cents on the other side.
Right. So
And it
you
was
risked running out of gas for 7 times 8, 56 cents.
Yes. It makes no sense. I was
Right.
literally like putting my car into neutral and like coasting down the other
It's
side.
hilarious. Oh my God.
But yeah,
Ah, that's good.
I never did the math. I never stopped to do the math. It was just like, well, that's highway robbery. I'm not
Right.
paying that. I'm going to wait to normal prices.
Right. Oh, that's so fun. And you didn't run out of gas, right? Please tell me you didn't run out of gas.
I did not. No, I did not.
Okay.
No. There's just so many things like that during the day where I'm, I have this thing that I need to put away and I don't know where to put it. And I try to find the perfect place to put it.
Right.
And then I just put it in the pile of other things that I didn't know where to put until that
Right.
overwhelms me,
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a better way.
Yeah. And the better way is probably the good enough way, whatever that is in that instance. Like just pick one thing. Or the decision of where to put something away is an important one because you want to be able to find it again. But I guess
Right.
the better thing is to have a place so you don't have to make a decision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And to make sure that place is accessible.
Right. Yes.
That you don't have a pile of stuff that has not been put away because you didn't know what to do with it, that is blocking your access to the put away place.
Right. Yeah. That's funny. And not that
Yeah.
I've seen that for sure.
That is not happening in my office right now. Quit looking around.
No, your office looks
Stop.
fantastic from my vantage point.
That's because you can only see this narrow swath of my office.
That's right.
But we would love to hear from you, our listeners. Do you get tiny decision fatigue? You can let us know on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube at Getting to Good Enough. You can send an email to gettingtogoodenough@gmail.com, or you can leave a message at 413-424-GTGE. That's 4843. Until next time, this is Shannon Wilkinson in Portland, Oregon.
And Janine Adams in St. Louis, Missouri.
And we hope that good enough is getting easier for you. Thanks for joining us on Getting to Good Enough. We hope you heard something that makes your life just a little bit easier. If you did, leave us a review or share this with someone who's looking for their own version of good enough.
Thanks for listening. See you soon.
I feel like the rest of my office is like I'm living a lie because
it's a bit of a mess there, huh?
There's a few things that should have been put away.